The Target 12 investigators continue to look into the millions of dollars an SBA loan small businesses took out during the pandemic. As you may remember, Target 12 published a list of small businesses that received Payroll Protection Plan or PPP loans on WPRI.com. And since then, we have been flooded with tips.
Like this one. Emily writes into 12 Responds, "Someone stole my personal information and took out a small business loan from the SBA for $25,000. I was only made aware of this loan when I received my first bill a month later." Joining us now live in studio, Target 12 investigator Tim White. And Tim, you and your team have been looking into Emily's concern. So what have you found?
Well, Emily is not alone. It's the tip of the iceberg. What we found is the loan taken out in her name and others who wrote into us is most not likely the PPP loan that you referenced, but what's called an economic injury disaster loan, or EIDL. These loans were made available to small businesses in states that declared a state of emergency during the pandemic, and depending on the businesses, they were eligible for up to $2 million. Here's the problem though, guys. The Small Business Administration lowered their guardrails, so to speak, to get this money out quickly. And the concern is, much like with unemployment fraud we have been tracking for months, some bad guys may have taken advantage of it.
Tim, that unemployment fraud case that we've been tracking is massive, millions of dollars stolen. Do we have a sense as to how much was taken here in Rhode Island?
Well, Target 12, Mike, is still looking at the scope of the potential fraud in Rhode Island, but we found a report from the SBA's Office of the Inspector General from October, and they found nationally about $1.1 billion in COVID-19 EIDL loans went to potentially ineligible businesses. But I got to tell you, that number could be higher because they also admitted there were inconsistencies like bank accounts that didn't match in their loan applications and many other red flags.
So, Tim, what should people in Emily's situation do?
Well, they need to report it, Kim. If you receive a bill in the mail for an SBA loan you didn't take out, I want to give you 2 email addresses to notify the SBA about it. And don't worry if you don't have a pen, we'll put these on WPRI.com. The addresses are oighotline@sba.gov and Rhode Island_DO@sba.gov. And finally, Kim and Mike, check your credit. If you see that your credit was dinged for a loan by possibly the ODA, which stands for the Office of Disaster Assistance, or SBA, that is an alarm bell and you should contact the credit agency. We'd like to hear from you as well. Reach out to us on the 12 Response page of WPRI.com.
And as Tim mentioned, the full list of the PPP loans are on our website. There you can also get those email addresses to report potential fraud. Tim, thank you.